A lot of athletes set their training up using a spray and pray method, throwing stress and intensity at themselves, hoping that something sticks. And as a result, they're not really sure what the reason is when they have a good result. So, what if there was a better way? What if there was a way to systematically build our fitness to a peak at a specific time of the year? That's our topic today. Spray and pray periodization preys on two psychological biases we all share. The first one is our expectation that endurance training is going to feel hard and be really difficult. The second one is that we lack the confidence in ourselves to stay the course with sensible training week after week, month after month. What's a better way to go about it? So let's have a look. It's a pyramid approach. And at the bottom layer of the pyramid is health. And many times competitive athletes look down on health and fitness exercisers. It's almost like a derogatory term. And at the sharp end, a lot of athletes will actually go as far to admit to themselves that high-level training is not healthy, and they will specifically disregard their health. And it's almost like smoke them if you got them. It's like, yeah, we know it's kind of bad for us, but who cares? You know, like we're tough enough, we can handle that. That's a shame, because you sell yourself short, and you certainly sell your endurance career, your elite career short. You will not be able to sustain the level of training that's required over a long period of time if you don't stick with your health. In the amateur ranks, health is fundamental. It's not a job for us. It's a passion, it's a vocation, and it underpins everything. So it's important to return to health every year, cycling back to health, and always have health front of mind. I used to say it's like 48 to 50 weeks a year with health on your mind, and maybe 2 to 4 weeks a year where you're moving away from health. If you get too far away from health for too long, you're going to go stale, and your injury risk is going to skyrocket. And ultimately, it's going to be consistent training that gets the job for you, and health is very important for that. Now, the next level up from a healthy base is metabolic fitness. What is that? That is the ability to take food energy and convert it to velocity efficiently and flexibly. And what that means is you can use carb for fuel, you can use fat sources for fuel, but practically speaking, it means you can do a heck of a lot of green zone training, recover from it, and ideally recover from your easy training while you're doing your easy training. This gives you incredible metabolic flexibility, but it also gives you training flexibility, because your endurance training, your green zone training is not going to be that draining. If you lack metabolic fitness, you will have a hard ceiling on the volume that you're able to do at any velocity, at any pace, at any power. You're going to be getting really tired, and you're going to find that your recovery is slowed. So this one is fundamental. The next level up is general capacity. It's what we think of as base training. And we're going to get into a little bit of the nuance between metabolic fitness and general capacity. I just want to run through the pyramid with this one. Keep these presentations around 5 minutes long. General capacity is very much like training for metabolic fitness, only there will be some steady training in there. And the steady training is still green zone, but I use that darker green color. It's a little bit, it's kind of up around LT1, whereas when we're doing the metabolic training, it really is that easy training. It's not going to drain us at all. Then, specific capacity training. This is what many people consider real training, and they're trying to put it in their program all the time, year round. And this is a sort of spray and pray method. So they're throwing VO2 sessions at themselves, threshold sessions at themselves, extended tempo workouts at themselves. And it's really stressful on the body. A better way to play it: make that pyramid as broad as possible, and then do a very specific, focused 6-week block. And even in that 6-week block, there's probably only going to be 2 or 3 days max each week that are specific, focused days. Specific in the sense of what's required for your event. Okay, so that's an introduction to the performance pyramid. We're going to be going into these different segments and layers in more detail coming up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get this entire series. Thanks for listening.